big storyline coming into this one is the tough stretch for one of their key players. He just can't seem to get it going at the plate recently, Chris.
Well, I think it's time to switch it up, Boog. He's due for a major breakout, and hopefully he can shake it off.
First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Chase Burns. What do you got on him, Chris?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Ready to go. Stepping in, O'Neal Cruz.
Two teams wearing black uniforms.
That's off the inside corner. And that's how this series begins.
It's a division rival. Let's go.
Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
No.
Outside corner, got him looking. Now it's the rookie DH.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Slice down the right side.
Good Chase Burns. This Chase Burns good.
One out, base is empty. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Pittsburgh.
A changeup missing, and a count 1-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And that one in the air, center field. Friedel makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
First baseman,
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
That one lifted to left. And that's the 3rd out. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here in Cincinnati, on the hill and coming off a great start, number 99.
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Bottom of the 1st, here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting second.
Here's the lineup for the Reds. And a big factor for them in recent games, Spencer Steer.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games, and you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
No.
Next offering way upstairs.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that drops in for a strike. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And it's caught for the out. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. De La Cruz with another scorching run of play lately. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. Reds down in order. Scoreless after one. Back here at Great American Ballpark, top of the second. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Burns back to work. That misses the zone. 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
That one missed.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Just missed.
Oh, what a
that
swing.
one fouled off. Hot shot to third. Suarez throw to first in time. Ozuna is out. Brian Reynolds here.
Come on, be ready.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
No ball, 1 strike.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. One down, base is empty. Caught him looking for the K.
Tunneled that pitch. Thought it was going to be a slider breaking in off the plate, but it hugged the corner. And at that point, when he recognized it, it was just too late.
Brandon Lowe in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a cold strike. And that one is inside ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 out, space is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's too high.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got it. And the Pirates go 1-2-3.
Oh, my goodness.
We head to the bottom of the second. Here's a big power threat. Eugenio Suarez. And a foul ball. Suarez with a homer in his last game. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Misses inside, and that's ball 1.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
He goes down looking.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Noelvi Marte, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Off to a strong start, Singing, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And a ground ball to first. O'Hearn takes it to the bag, and the Reds go 1-2-3. Nobody left for Cincinnati. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and look at the numbers.
Come on, Joey Bart, you've been coming through for us. Let's get something going.
Inside, and that is ball one. Bart, in his 5th season, 28 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
To the right side, McLean. In plenty of time to first, and one away at the top of the third.
PCI. I don't know.
Connor Griffin digs in now. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball one. Ground ball left side. Slings it across. And that quickly 2 away. Jared Triolo, the next Pirate to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And downstairs. Top of the third, no score. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that
swing and a miss. That retires the side. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Reds definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And here is Tyler Stevenson. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Christian Encarnacion Strand stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedl. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And misses inside. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. And that one upstairs.
2-2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out. Reds leave one, still no score.
I gave up a hit.
And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, O'Neal Cruz. Short hop liner handled it short.
Goodness.
And very nicely done for the out. And next is the designated hitter. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. And that skips in the dirt.
1-0.
That's outside. And now 2-0.
2-0.
Fourth inning underway. No score. Hit in the air, right field. Marte nabs it, and there's 2 down.
Now batting.
Now here is Ryan O'Hearn. Fly to left his first time. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is downstairs.
1-1. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball is outside.
3-1.
And that one fouled off.
Yeah, that's a ball.
3-2 now. And he walked
That's
him.
a ball.
And
Take
that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Grounded out his first time. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That one down the line.
Come on,
Zips
bro,
it to
you
first.
slow.
And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So 1 left for Pittsburgh, and we are still scoring. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Inside.
Just off the inside edge. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first.
Job, Lowe.
1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting. Shortstop, Ellie De La
Stepping in
Cruz.
is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. 2 down.
No, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Suarez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
That one close. Rule
What?
the ball. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's
Ball
down and
2.
in.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat.
strikes.
Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there as he back here in Cincinnati. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Pirates just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
That one ripped.
Come on, the gap,
Marte
in the gap.
on the move. A dive, and he can't haul it in. And that's a leadoff double.
Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Lau at the plate.
Come on, Brandon
Boog,
Lau.
I say he's due.
He's due for a hit for sure. Oh, right there.
He swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one hops the wall. And the go-ahead run stops at third base.
Oh my gosh, that guy was watching.
A swing like
been an
that can
RBI.
help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Let's go. Brandon Love.
Go-ahead run on base. Here's Joey Bart now. Golden opportunity right here. Cut on and lifted in the air. Drops into the glove, and that is a big first out. So next to the plate
Come
for
on, Connor
Pittsburgh,
Griffin.
Connor Griffin grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Outside low, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh,
Squirts away a little bit.
1-2.
bro, we don't not
No
get nothing
movement on the
off this,
bases.
man.
1-2 the count.
Oh my God.
Swinging. Huge strikeout there. So 2 down now, and here is Jared Triolo. Struck out swinging his first time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Movement in the bullpen. Pierce Johnson up and throwing for Terry Francona. Chafin, the lefty, warming up as well. Out to short.
Oh
De La
my
Cruz.
God.
Throws across the diamond. Third out. 2 left on. Home half of the fifth. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now, Noel V. Marte. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, these Reds just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. And there's a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there's 1 away.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Runner on the go. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And the 1-0. Turned on, but foul wide of third. And now 2-1. 1 out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 3. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Cruz sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the second out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Stevenson. And that one misses up and in. Ball one.
Ball two.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Ball three.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Marte at second with 2 down. And ball 4, 2 of
Oh my gosh, this guy.
Christian Encarnacion Strand now at the plate. There's a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right.
Whatever.
All set for the top of the
Come
6th.
on, we
And
should
now the
have scored
Pirates
last
leadoff
inning,
man,
though.
O'Neal Cruz.
Goodness.
And that's
No,
off
that's a ball.
the inside edge. Ball 1. Cruz in his 4th year, 26 years old. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He's scored 9 times in the last 10 games.
Hunter Griffin, I'm about
Nice
to
job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going. Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there. I don't think he...
The new pitcher in the game, Andrew Chafin.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed relief.
Picks over and he breaks
Oh
for second.
my
The tag and got him at second. O'Hearn swings through it for strike 1. And ball 1. Next offering down in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Like these kind of baseball games.
No. 1-1.
Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Lau sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. And that is downstairs. 1-0. Swing and a miss.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive.
Handles, throws to first. They don't come much closer than that.
Pitching for the Reds.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th.
Number
We have a
64.
new pitcher on the mound, Tony Santillan.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The throw to first.
Oh,
That's the first out at the top of the 7th. And now the right fielder, Brian Reynolds. 1 for 2. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul.
What a boring game this has been.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Benson hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And now it's Brandon Lau. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, there you go.
No doubt
Finally.
and here in the late stages, they have the lead.
Finally.
It's 1-0.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump.
Yeah, it's the second home run of the season.
Things are coming his way.
He took 7 innings.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Brandon Lowe. Oh, the fan caught it.
This is Joey Bart. 0 for 2 in this one.
That lady caught it.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
On the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1 ball.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
The 1-2 gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. Way
2-2.
outside, and the count's even at 2. And they'll do it again. That one misses. Counts full. 3-2.
This guy's really
so
battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
On the ground to the left. Suarez throw to first in time. And that is the inning. Cannonball coming. It's now 1-0. You're watching Pirates baseball. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Third baseman, Eugenio. Suarez.
That clips the corner.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Ball 1 there.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. 1 away. Big time out leading off the home 7. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts him on their heels.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And the tying run is on base.
I don't know where we might
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Coming home. He'll score easily.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds.
Oh, God.
And a swing and a miss there.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Two down, nobody on. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Oh, my God.
Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And now here is Tyler Stevenson. Back there. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. On a pair of hits, no errors, and one left on. And we're back. Ready to begin the eighth. And the batter will be the shortstop, Connor Griffin.
46. Caleb Ferguson.
And that is out of play.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Strike two. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Emilio Pagan appears to be getting loose. Johnson also throwing. Up the middle, De La Cruz throws to first in time. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jared Triolo. That one drifts inside. And another ball. Gets the call, and it's 2-1 now.
See, he gets the call like, what?
And that's in there at the knees.
What?
Hit in the air out to center field. Friedel pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's two down. Here's O'Neal Cruz. 1 for 3.
O'Neal Cruz.
Swings through that one.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
2 outs. And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's
Ball.
a little bit low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that
Ball.
one is downstairs. And a full count now. Two down, nobody on.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
a strikeout, and that is the inning. And well.
Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 61.
Inside, just
Justin
missed.
Lawrence.
That two-seam fastball is a great pitch from a right-hander to a right-handed batter. Just really teases the inside part of the plate, runs in on the hands.
In there at the knees. Now 2 balls and a strike. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
2-2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And there's a ball.
Full count.
On the ground to first, O'Hearn. And he handles it himself for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Friedel in the box now, takes strike 1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. 1 down, base is empty. Swing at a high fly ball right field. Reynolds brings it in. And there's 2 down. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain. That misses. And that is ball 1. On the ground. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And the sweeper misses.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side. And that one handled to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over.
Pitching for the Reds,
We're back. And on the mound is the closer, Emilio Pagan.
Emilio Pagan.
Number 99 in the box now. Takes strike 1. Next pitch is outside. There's a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come
Now
across,
batting first
especially in
baseman,
terms of
Ryan
movement. I mean, that
O'Hearn.
thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Left-hand hitter waits. That's
Ball.
inside. All tied up here at the top of the 9th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chances to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Steer makes the grab, and that'll do it.
Only
Nothing
4
to it.
hits, bro.
Back here in Cincinnati, bottom 9. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. And downstairs. A little bit low. 2-1.
To this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
On to O'Hearn. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Reynolds on the run. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. Noel V. Marte, the next to hit for the Reds.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Out of here.
What?
And that ends the game. Wow. A 2-run blast. And the Reds walk it off for the win. And your final.
Whatever. 0 for 4. Bro, we got smoked by a 77. Oh my god, what? Noel V. Marte. He cooked us. Damn. I don't like that. Take my player out.
From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Cincinnati Reds. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Rhett Lauder.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Two and two.
Bounce to the left side. Suarez tosses across to first. One out in the top of the first. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH.
Number 99.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
Well, he's ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
High fly ball out to center field. Lede. He's got it, and there's two away. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. That's strike one. And that one missing low. That misses the zone, and that's ball two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two out, space is empty.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The wind of the pitch. And it remains 2-2. Two outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Bottom of the first. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Noelvi Marte.
Noelvi Marte.
And that's in for a strike. Marte matched a homer in his last game. Fought off foul. The 0-2. Triple digits on that last pitch.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Swings through that.
0-2.
Just misses with that one.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side in the first.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's a...
And we're back. New inning getting started. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna. And that's fouled off.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it...
To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Ryan Reynolds here.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Ryan Reynolds.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well,
that's going in this game.
No messing around right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run.
Oh, yes. 3-run home run.
Brandon Lau.
Let's go.
Out of here. And that's how they take the lead.
Yes.
It's 3-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
I thought that was going to be foul.
This is Joey Bart. Misses off the plate. And that's ball 1. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here in the second game of the series. Next offering upstairs. Next offering is fouled back. 2-2 now.
Oh.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Up next for the Pirates, Jared Triolo. That one at 95, missed up top. Ball 1. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here at the top of the second. And another ball.
2-0.
He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is in for a strike. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Makes the catch, and that is that. 3-run shot for the Bucks in the inning. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, bottom half of inning number 2. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. And a big swing and a miss.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Called strike right there.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
It's 0-1.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Ripped to short. On to O'Hearn. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. No runs. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Number 99. Louder back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
You know, these Pirates doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
1-2's the count.
Out towards right center field. Bleday settles underneath it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Up next for Pittsburgh,
and the batter now, Ryan O'Hearn. Caught looking his first time up. That one finds the zone. 0-1. O'Hearn hitting 3rd in the lineup, and they traded for him earlier this year. That one off the mark, and the count is 1-1. 1 out, bases empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Ozuna at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
I need to go back to better.
Next pitch just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past. Back here in Cincinnati, here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. That one fouled hard the other way. And a foul ball. Popped up right side. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Now it's the Reds DH, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Right through there for a strike. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. 2 away now. This is J.J. Bleday. Just missed. Bleday went deep in his most recent game. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Misses.
Nope, ball.
It's 2-2.
2-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And that's just misses.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And base hit. And after grinding through that at-bat, he gets the best of him.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Marte in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Start of the 4th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
2-1.
Next offering way off the plate. Hard hit right side. And they take care of Reynolds for the out. So digging in, Brandon Lowe. He's already homered in this game. Just missed.
Outside.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Louder checks over to first, and he's back. Now a chance for Joey Bart. That's down and in.
Yes.
And that's a base hit into left field. And now 2 aboard.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Now the Reds manager, Brandon Williamson, will take over here. He's pitching on 2 days rest. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Connor Griffin. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-0. 1 out. Runners at first and second.
Yes.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Here comes Lau. He'll score. Lede fires it in. Runner holds
Let's go, Connor.
A big arm at center field.
Hey, RBI double.
As it gets, got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out in front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Jared Triolo will hit next. Out front, rip foul. Second and third, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4.
Oh,
Base hit, 1 run in already. Now 2 runs score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Here's O'Neal Cruz. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1-1.
In there. And so now 1-2. Triolo leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. Next is the Pirates DH.
Number 99.
0 for 2 in this one. Ripped, but it curls foul.
very damn it.
That misses.
1-2.
And the count 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Up and
2-2.
And that's ball 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long.
Oh,
That's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 3 runs on 4 hits. Back here at Great American Ballpark, bottom 4 in now for the Reds. Matt McLean. In there at the knees.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. The shortstop takes the ball.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And now 3-1.
3-1.
And that's in for a strike.
Full count.
Ellie falls victim to the K.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Suarez batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Next pitch inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and it's 2-2. Fastball is outside.
Count is full.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and that's 6 Ks. There's the strike.
You know, these Pirates putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That one not close. 1-2 to count. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
High fly ball down the left field line. Benson going back on this one. Hauls it in on the warning track. 2 outs, base is empty. Up next for the Pirates, Brian Reynolds. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
That misses the zone. 2-2. In the air, out towards right center. And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Top of the 6th inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brandon Lau. Williamson back to work. And that's downstairs and outside. Lau, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That's off the inside corner, and the count is 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Count is full.
And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Next pitch is outside. That one the other way. Calls it in, 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Griffin up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
Strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
Couple of hits in a row for him here.
batting,
He got a
third
pitch he could
baseman,
get to out
Garrett
front,
Triolo.
kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
And first offering is fouled off. Griffin at second with 2 down. And he chases that one. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Well, we go bottom 6. And now Noel V.
Now pitching for
So
the
they
Reds,
bring on the veteran,
number
Sam
50.
Moe.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And first offering is fouled off. It's softly on the ground left side. Suarez throw to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter.
Outside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Pierce Johnson up and throwing for Terry Francona. Chafin getting loose as well. Next offering is in for a strike. Now one missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a foul.
Oh, that was it right there. Dang it.
The 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2. And that's in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Runner on the move. Line drive. And foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. Runner goes again. Gets under it and pops it up. Suarez has this one sized up. That's out number 2. Here's Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ozuna.
In the air, right field. Marte on his way over. And that is that.
Let the bullpen
It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives.
Now pitching.
And we've got ourselves. Now it's the right fielder, Brian Reynolds. 1 for 3. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Next offering is down low. The 1-1 is fouled off. And one gone.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brandon Lowe. He's already homered here in this one. Clips the corner, and that is strike one.
0-1.
And that's too high. On the ground, right side. Steer takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Joey Bart. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls, 1 strike.
Rip to third. On to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now.
Now pitching for the Reds.
Pierce Johnson
Number
will come
52.
in. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Griffin now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
1 strike.
That clips the zone, and it's 0-2. On the ground to third. Suarez throw to first in time. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Jared Triolo, the next to hit. Tap foul at the plate. Johnson, in his 7th season, he throws a curveball, a 4-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. Deal 1. And ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Next one misses. The count now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Grounds 1 to short. De La Cruz sends it to first. Out on a bang play, but he made it close. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Offense held in check there. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. It's the Pirates 6 and the Reds 2. Last chance for the home team. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer.
What? Oh, he gave him 4 runs in the
We're in extras here.
Oh,
to the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, number 99. Johnson back to work. Drilled to right, way back there, and that
2-run home run.
He circles the bases. His 7th home run of the season. It's 8-6. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat.
Let's go.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Up next for the Pirates, Ryan O'Hearn. Foul ball there.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Right through there.
Oh my God.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. And here in extra innings. And there's a ball.
Ball, that's in.
Stays alive. Johnson fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the top half of the 10th. Struck him out looking.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. And very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Rip towards third. Fires across the diamond. Ozuna is out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
Extra innings. We had a 6-0 lead.
And it's fouled away. Next offering is fouled back. And 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That misses the zone. 2-2. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in extra innings. In the air, center field. Friedel coming on. He's got it, and that is that. Back here in Cincinnati.
My gosh, I can't believe I left them in there.
Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 60, Dennis
Clips
Santana.
outside corner, strike 1. Just
No, that missed. That's the ball. 1-1.
And that's through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage.
On the outside corner, got him looking. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Knee high, that's in for a strike. And now the count is even.
In the
With
back.
the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he won around. Just enough that time. Good job to fight that one off. The tying run at the plate. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The Reds now down to their final out.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes.
Hard on the ground at first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
Pitching a good
Final
game.
score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Playing at home. Oh, Paul Skeens is pitching right here. Oh man, I'm good to go. I shouldn't call off today.
Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Cincinnati Reds. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And our starting pitcher here today, Hunter Green. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Oh, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
A little out front there as he swings through it. And a swing and a miss. One away.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
One out, bases empty. And it's a 1-1.
He's been successful finding ways to get on base, and that's not easy for rookies to do. His career is off to a good start. That's what you want to see from one of your top prospects.
1 ball, 2 strike.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
This is 0 innings, 9 hits, and a loss. What?
There's the splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. Stevenson to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. 2 down, bases empty. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Marte makes the play, and it's out number 3. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here with my pal Siggy. And towing the slab, Paul Skeens. Chris, a pretty remarkable season on the mound for him.
He gave up a run already.
And we're back. And here's the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Whips it across. 1 out in the second. Brian Reynolds here. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Swing and a pop-up. Settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Lau at the plate.
Come on, we need to win this series.
Lau launched a homer in his most recent game. The pitch. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 outs, bases empty.
Oh, yes, sir. 477.
A massive home run. He's up to 3 home runs in the series, and we're level. It's
3 home run in the series. He was struggling coming into the series.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
If you hit the ball that far, you know we're going to check the numbers. Let's go back to the Nerd Herd and StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah, wow. I mean, they don't hit him much farther than that, Boog. Everything's got to come together to hit a ball like that, and he really showed us something right there.
Here's Joey Bart now. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
Bart, in his 5th season, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2-2.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That one missing inside.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And a
come on.
Down on strikes, and he's registered. Bottom of the 2nd, digging in. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Green back to work. The shortstop takes the ball.
We're getting another look at one of the top prospects in the game. Who doesn't love having a fast shortstop on their team? They're usually a lot of fun to watch.
Fouled off. He was late.
We've seen him show off that speed already this season, and it didn't take long for him to start swiping bags in the majors.
Out in front and foul.
Damn, that would have been his first home run.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jared Triolo. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Ball 1 there. That's down and in.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Makes the catch for the out.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Cruz in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Strike 1.
Kelly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Tied up here in the early going. Very high with that one. 3 balls and a strike. Two outs.
Oh, what
there's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Next offering misses, and the count 1-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
O'Hearn at the plate and takes high there. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
These guys today are so great at handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1.
Yeah, I told you you were due for one. 2-run home run to take the lead. 462 into the ship.
Wow, that
upper deck.
good. Home run number 5 on the season, and they grab the lead. It's 3-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Ooh. That sword, get that sword.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
1 down. Now the batter now, Brian Reynolds. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Now this is in the air down the line. Benson sizing this one up. Makes the grab. And there are 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Lau in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. drilled in the air out towards right center. Bleday settles under this one. And that'll do it.
Let's go.
Bottom of the fourth. So now here's the red.
Come on, ball screens. I trust you.
Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for
pitcher's
Pittsburgh,
duel so
catcher,
far. Here's how the
Joey
starters
Bart.
have performed up to this point. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one finds the zone. That is strike two. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2,
Now
and
batting,
that's a
number
pretty good
13.
demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Griffin in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Left field, Benson corrals it. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Jared Triolo. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Sandy Alcantara, fire.
Next offering down low and in the dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're hitting the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Hunter Green with the strikeout. Back here at Great American Ballpark, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5, Sal Stewart. There's a strike at the knees. Stewart with a back here at the ballpark.
Leading
Let's
off
check
for
out the latest
Pittsburgh,
news
center
from around the
fielder,
league.
O'Neal Cruz.
Green back to work.
0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
And ball 1.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And he grounds one back up the middle. One up, one down.
Well, we talked about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And that is out of play. There's a swing and a drive.
Yes.
That's back. Into the top deck and out of
Yes,
here.
home run.
He sends it out of here.
Let's go.
It's his 8th home run of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. So impressive. You have to have such a clear and direct path to the baseball on a split finger, that location inside part of the plate. Did a tremendous job of staying inside of it and keeping that ball fair.
Yeah, now Terry Francona makes his way.
Pitching for the
So
Reds,
next to the plate for Pittsburgh,
Number 53.
Ryan O'Hearn, 1 for 2.
Andrew Chafin.
That's in there. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're the top half of the 6th. Line drive, come on.
Nice swing and good solid contact. I'm all the smoke, but
Left
needed a
fielder,
little more
Marcell
lift to get into the
Ozuna.
outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
So
Marcell
Ozuna with the home
Ozuna
run.
coming up to hit. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. Out of here.
2 home run game.
Another homer.
Let's
Second
go.
home run of the inning for him. It's 5-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
2 outs, nobody on. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Outside low, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball. Chafin, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get...
Line drive,
Let's
ripped down the
go.
left side towards the left field corner. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. He's got a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat.
Now
Worked himself
second
into a good
baseman,
count.
Brandon
Just a
Lau.
really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it
Brandon
drops in
Lau
fair,
with the home
you're on your
run
way to
early.
extra bases.
And now it's Brandon Lau. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Fouled off left side. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
0-2 now.
Bro.
Chases that one out of the zone. Good job at damage control right there. And welcome back to the...
Let's go, Paulson. Good
Now
job,
pitching
buddy.
for the Reds,
Here's Johnson. Takes over on the mound.
52.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Bart in the box again. Takes a strike.
That's the ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Right side, hard hit. Steer steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And now Connor Griffin, 0 for 2 in this one. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Sam Mold up and throwing. Santiago, a right-hander, loosening up as well. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 and 2.
And the next pitch is way outside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Smoked on the ground, a second. Whips it to first. And 2 away to start the 7th. 2 down, base is empty. Jared Triolo, the next Pirate to hit. Right through there for a strike. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And that's outside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Line drive, base hit, right field. So now back to the top of the order. Here's O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one back there and go.
Oh, home run, O'Neal Cruz.
Third home run of the season.
Home run of the
It's
season.
7-2. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Well, Boog, I feel like we're seeing more of this these days than we ever have before. You've got high velocities on the mound. You've got stronger hitters with really good pass to the baseball. So much power in this sport. Opposite field.
You hit a home run this game?
I tell you what, I feel like I see at least one every day, and that was an incredible job to keep that ball fair.
Number 99, the next to hit, takes outside. Now 1-1. And that one fouled off. What a stop. Over to first. And he'll be safe at first.
Single.
Manager out of the dugout.
Pitching for the Reds.
Sam Mole comes on
Number
now.
50.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here. So
there goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Now fly ball to right center. And that is that. So they get 2 runs. Back here in Cincinnati. Here's the second baseman, Sal Stewart.
Number 27.
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think
Now pitching for the
pitcher
Reds.
for the Reds, Tony
Number
Santillan.
64.
He last pitched 2 days
Tony
ago. Here's Marcell
Santillan.
Ozuna looking for his 3rd home run of the game.
yeah, he blasted his 2nd of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
No, we're
Beginner
playing
mode
on
is where it's
all-star
at,
mode.
Chris.
No beginner mode.
Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well-broken-in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Oh,
In the air right field, and that one way
damn,
back
we
there,
bombing
and that
it
is
today.
way gone.
let's go.
A gigantic blast. His 4th home run of the season. And they add a run. It's 8-2.
And with the 6-run lead, there are fans that are starting to head to the exits. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now it's going to be Brandon Lowe. That one outside. And it's 1-0. Santillan, a 6'3" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And that's way high. 2-0. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Caleb Ferguson preparing to come on if needed. One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1. And delivers outside. Up and in, ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
This is Joey Bart. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Oh my gosh, was smacking him right up.
About it as they add on
Joey Bart with a 2-run home run.
A 2-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 10-2. He put a charge into that one.
Joey
That was a
Bart.
lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Manager out of the...
Pitching for the Reds.
So 1 out, nobody on.
Number
Connor
46.
Griffin, the next Pirate to hit.
Caleb Ferguson.
And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul. Going to count 1 and 2. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Jared Triolo, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 3. First pitch misses. This one high in the air to left center. Lede sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. This game's a bit of a blowout, so you back to the top of the order at the plate. O'Neal Cruz. He's already homered in this game. Ferguson back to work. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting number 99.
Next is the Pirates DH. He's already homered here in this one. Ground ball right side. A dive, he's got it. Throws from his knees. And safe. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
First baseman, Ryan
So up next,
O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Struck him out of the foul tip.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Ozuna stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Step off throw to first, and he just got his hand in there. The Pirates up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Just missing there, and now it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs. My partner, known for being a touch hacktastic. All right, you walked 130 times.
Oh my goodness!
In your career,
I can't even believe. I can't. I win.
130
when did that
times.
happen?
Yeah.
I don't even seriously. I don't believe that.
2 on, 2 outs. Not close with that one, and the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Two outs. Laser could be trouble coming home. 1 run across coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Brandon Lau, the next Pirate to hit. And that misses. 1-0. And another ball. Reynolds on at second with 2 down. That's towards center. Lede sizing this one up. And he makes the catch. And that is that. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5, 6, and 7. Back here at Great American Ballpark, all set for the bottom of the 9th.
Now
Let's go. What a blowout win, though.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
And your final 12-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 home runs. he threw a no-hitter but still lost? That's crazy. Nine innings pitched, 0 hits, 1 run. That's crazy. How is that possible? Two errors. Oh my God, the Marlins. I want to play the Nationals. Oh, the Nationals are 3-12. We're gonna end the live.